In the middle and the late 20th centuries, the United States of America started closing off its mental asylums and psychiatric institutions. President John F. Kennedy and other reformers thought it was inhumane to put mentally challenged individuals in psychiatric homes, and he and some other fellow reformers hoped to give people with mental illnesses the freedom to live in their communities and receive care from local organizations. However, the Community Mental Health Act failed to provide enough funding for the 1,500 community health centers that the lawmakers had initially envisioned. Congress left much of the funding to the states, and ultimately, only about half of the health centers ended up being built, and those that did end up getting created were largely underfunded, as reported by NPR organization. Now, the mental asylums were abolished, the Community Mental Health Act crumbled, and today, many of those who would historically be institutionalized in asylums are now instead incarcerated in jail, cycling in and out of emergency rooms, living on the streets, also living in regular homes, and making TikTok videos. Today, we're going to be looking at this video from this TikTok woman who gave the most stupid take on TikTok regarding the president-elect Donald Trump. A take so stupid that you would lose your brain cells and start wishing that mental asylums were never abolished. And I know that some of you are going to classify this woman as just ignorant or stupid, but I honestly think that this is more than stupidity or ignorance, okay? This is a sign of mental illness, because how come a very mature woman who is a certified voter, by the way, she casts votes during elections, how come she doesn't understand the most basic thing about the position of a president-elect? But guys, before we dive into the video proper, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buying me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Alright, let's take a look at this video.
Donald Trump has been our president for over a month and hasn't done one damn thing. All that he promised us Americans to get us to vote for him. Gas prices are still high. Still can't afford a carton of eggs. TikTok is getting banned next month. There are still illegals coming in. You can still go unalive your unborn child just because you decided to open your legs, not for any good reason. All these reasons that Americans have voted for Trump, and he hasn't done one damn thing. He isn't even in the White House yet, and he's been our president for over a month. Biden is the one holding press conferences and acting like our president. Like, Biden is not our president anymore, but he's acting like our president. He's doing everything that Trump promised. I mean, I totally regret my vote. Totally regret it.
Now, this woman looks like she's in her 40s, okay? And despite having witnessed so many elections in her time on earth, she is clueless as to how things work. Now, I think this is beyond ignorance, okay? She might be suffering from a mental disorder. And if she's not mentally unstable, then I have to acknowledge that her commitment to dumb is really, really impressive. I feel like there should be some kind of test for people to take before they can be allowed to vote, okay? If you fail the test, then you don't get to vote. But if you pass, then you are qualified to vote. Because it is scary to know that people with this kind of brain, people with her kind of brain, are voting in elections, making decisions on our behalf. I thought that everyone knew that newly elected presidents are not presidents yet until after their inauguration, which in the US usually happens every 20th of January. After the inauguration, then they can assume office and start carrying out their duties as the leaders of the country. And mind you, no matter how good, no matter how perfect Trump would be as a president, he would never ever be able to undo the damage that Democrats have done to the United States of America in just 30 days. I mean, he's not going to be able to do that in just 30 days. That's not possible. It is just impossible to fix this country in just 30 days. After several years of slowly decimating everything that makes America great, Joe Biden is still the sitting president, woman. He is still in power. He makes the rules. He runs the country. But someone somewhere strongly believes that Donald Trump is supposed to have started doing things he doesn't really have the power to do just yet. How ridiculous can you be? Oh my god, these people. Now, the funniest thing about this whole narrative is that there are a lot of people, a lot of other people who believe in this kind of rhetoric. There are many people who think this way too, just like this person who commented 6 weeks into his presidency and it's a total disaster. Like, come on, you can't make this rubbish up. These are full-grown adults. Now, someone else tried to, talk sense into them, and the person wrote, he's not president until January 20th. But just to tell you that this person is mentally unstable, he's not mentally here with us, they doubled down and they now responded. The election was literally November 5th. Why do so many people forget that? Guys, there's no saving these people. They're not like us, okay? They don't reason like us. Their minds don't work like ours. And that is a fact. Okay, here's another video from another one of them. Let's hear.
All you people that voted for Trump, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. Because let me tell you, nothing has changed, okay? Nothing. The inflation is still bad. We're still having men in women's sports. Everything you thought you voted for that guy for, nothing has changed. And this man has been the president since November 8th, to be exact. November 8th, and nothing has changed. This economy is still bad. Illegals are still flooding the country. Nothing has changed. So, you know what, you guys? You F-A-F-O. F-A-F-O.
Yeah, you heard her, okay? Donald Trump became the president since November 8th, okay? According to this, my African auntie, that's what she's saying. And mind you, there are many others who think this way, okay? Now, my internal voice is wondering, can we just find a way to isolate these kind of people and put them in one state? Is that possible? Can we do that? Just round them up and carry all of them and put them in one state and leave them to their own devices? Anyway, guys, I'm just kidding. But seriously, something has to be done about this situation. We can no longer afford to have people like this making important decisions on our behalf, on the behalf of sane people during election seasons. It is high time we put in place a set of intellectual capabilities for people to meet before they are allowed to vote. Okay, it could be a test or an exam of some sort. This is something we have to start looking into and start considering on a very, very serious note. It is not enough to criticize people like this or make mockery of them, okay? They legitimately have no idea how things work. They are totally clueless, but they are the loudest on social media. They are more likely to cut off family members who disagree with them politically. They are the champions of identity politics. They are the echo chambers of left-wing ideologies, and they might possess a touch of mental instability. But the scariest part of it all is that they are part of the decision-making population, and they are producing more individuals who would inevitably come to be like them, whether it be their kids or their friends. A person who thinks that Trump is already in power since November 8th is, in my opinion, not qualified to cast a vote. We need to either reopen the mental asylums or revamp the education system in the United States, or create a set of intellectual capabilities for people to attain before they are qualified to vote. Just like a driver's license in driving. Because we can no longer have people like this being part of the decision-making system. As always, guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinion, but feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel, like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buy me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.